Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another edition of WORDCHEW. In the past 2 weeks, we'll be looking at wisdom. Wisdom is so broad, so large that it's something that will still take some time before we can exhaust. Unfortunately, not many people really understand the concept of wisdom according to what the Bible teaches. But today we're going to be looking at the wisdom in the life of both animate and inanimate objects and see what we can learn. Wisdom is not just peculiar to men, but even some animal has wisdom. They can be trained, they can be tutored, they can be guided, and even the way they run their own ecosystem, you can see wisdom being displayed. Today we're going to be looking at the wisdom of the ants. In the book of Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6 to 11, it says, "Go to the ants, thou sluggard, consider our ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provided our meat in the summer and gathereth our food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hand to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man." The wisdom of the ants is the wisdom of an unsupervised, hard-working, future planning animal that plans ahead for the rainy days. It's also applicable to us as human beings. Many of us in life cannot work independently. Look at the life of an ant. And the Bible is saying the sluggard, the lazy, should go and learn from an ant. The ant does not have an overseer. They do not have a supervisor. They do not have a leader. They all work together to achieve their aim. How much more human being? With our level of intellect, a lot of people cannot work without supervision. A lot of people cannot work independently. But the ant is wiser. They have a goal that they want to achieve, and they go out for it. Individual team working together, building something together to achieve a goal. They are goal driven. And so because they are goal driven, they pursue their goal irrespective of who is not cooperating with them. Many of us cannot work. If you see other people are not working, say, "Hey, am I the only one doing it? Why is other people not cooperating?" But the hands is goal driven. It's not supervised, it's hardworking. He plans for the future. What can we learn from the ant? The ant is a planner. For us, as human beings, we need to be a planner. People say if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. The ant plan for the future. A wise man need to plan for yourself. The Bible even says a wise man leave an inheritance for his children. Meaning he's also planning for his children and children. What is your future plan for the business you are doing? What is your future plan for your career? What is your future plan for your Christian life? That is the wisdom of an ant. He knows that he understood season. There is summer, there is rainy season, and he knows when to work, and he knows when to save, when he will not be able to work. So the ant is a planner. And as children of God, let's be planner. Plan ahead. Plan things. Plan your future. Plan your retirement. Plan the next 5 years. It is good to plan. Whether it works or not, depend on what you put into it. But at least have a plan. For us as builder, as a civil engineer, we can't build without planning. The architect produces the drawing, the structural engineer produces the drawing before you start building. Because when you start building without planning, that's when you now start seeing changes that begin to show up. Ideas kept cropping up, and then you now see that you become confused at the end of the day. The hand is a planner. As a child of God, learn from an hand. Be a planner. Plan your life. Plan your marriage. Plan your future. Plan your home. Plan you for your children. The other thing we see about the hand is that he's a futuristic investor. He knows a time will come when there won't be enough food, so he saves towards that. How many of us have savings in life? Many Christians don't have savings. Whatever they make today, they eat it. And then if you ask them why, they said it's not enough to sustain. That's why I must eat. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to. If you cannot save on 10,000, you cannot save on 10 million. Because savings is a culture. So, but the hands invest, gather, in summer, and gather in harvest, and provided for food in the summer. So we need to learn from that. And then the third thing we need to learn from an ant is that they cooperated together. A lot of people cannot work in cooperation with others. He said, I can only do my thing. I don't work with anybody. I'm alone. I do my things alone. I run my things alone. I don't work with anybody. But an ant knows that there is a little, it can do in life. So it begins to gather other ants together. They come in colony and they begin to build together. Some of these soldier ants and some of these termites have been able to build ant hills that are several meters high and several meters deep into the ground. Why? And you look at those tiny things, they work together, they cooperate together. Learn to find people of like mind that you can work together. Don't live life alone. If you chop alone, that people normally say, then you die alone. You won't be able to achieve. A lot of businesses have not been able to thrive and move forward because only one person is doing it. There's a limit to which how far you can go. And then the last thing I want to talk about the ants is that they are not lazy. If you get to the ant colony, they are working 24/7. They are working 24/7. They are hardworking. A lot of people, by the time you even resume at work, you can't even say, this is what I achieved today. Say, hey, I work in this parastatal, there is no job to do, and you are sleeping, you are a lazy person. There's no wisdom in laziness. Oh, they have not asked me to do something. If nobody has given you an assignment, create an assignment for you. Make yourself relevant. That is the wisdom of the ants, which we need to learn as God's children. Be hardworking. Don't be lazy. The Bible says, he that does not work must not eat. God hates lazy people. Lazy in ministry, lazy in career, lazy in their work, lazy in everything. They are sleeping 24/7. And not contributing any value to life. But an ant is not like that. We can learn wisdom from the ants. And I pray today that God will give us the wisdom, to be able to make provision for our tomorrow. That God will help us and help all our plan, all our goals, so that we can accomplish them successfully in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray against every spirit of laziness in our lives, that they be rebuked, and God grant unto us hard work and strength to be able to fulfill our life goals and visions in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for being part of today's broadcast. Join us same time tomorrow. God bless you.